Watch. Southern Charm guys play most likely game. Craig Conover is, to quote his fellow Bravo celebrity Bethany Frankel, mentioning it all. The Southern Charm star's debut memoir Pillow Talk, What's Wrong with My Sewing? Hits shelves March 29th, and as Craig exclusively told E! News, the book is an open and honest conversation about how I got to where I am today. That includes the struggles he's faced, from living out some of his darkest moments on national television to an Adderall addiction. It's a weird feeling being open and vulnerable, Craig said. And you know, it's gonna be crazy hearing how everyone else takes to it. But I think it's me telling the truth about everything, and I am comfortable with being vulnerable because I feel like I'd rather have people judge me for the whole story, rather than a partial story. He recalled a pivotal moment of facing his addiction in an earlier season of Southern Charm. It was maybe the season 6 reunion, but I had never talked about it, Craig said. And finally, I was just sitting there on stage and I was like, all of the questions that were being asked and all the issues that were being brought up, I mean, the answer was Adderall. From then on, Craig said he started openly discussing his problem. And to his surprise, he had the most incredible feedback from people who could relate. Some actually, like, quite famous and successful people have reached out and talked to me personally, and been like, hey, like, this affects my marriage, or this affects my relationship with my kids, Craig explained. And I'd just never talked about it or heard anyone talk about it. You'll have to read Pillow Talk for more on Craig's journey to overcome his addiction, but that wasn't the only topic he had a hard time revisiting. Most difficult of all, he said, was writing about his former relationship with Southern Charm co-star Naomie Alindo. There's a love found and a love lost chapter. Thankfully, Craig didn't have to pen those portions alone. I wasn't comfortable telling our story without her being a part of it, he said. She was interviewed. It was actually really nice that she was so involved in the process, Craig added. My co-writer, Blake Dvorak, was, basically almost surprised that her stories were the same as mine. Craig and Naomie dated for 3 years until they split in 2017. She later sparked up a romance with Metal Shaw, but shortly after moving to New York City to be with him, they broke up and Naomie returned to Charleston. Now, she's set to return for the upcoming 8th season of Southern Charm, which Craig assured E! News is one of the wildest yet. I mean, this is about as as Southern Charm can get, he said. Like, there's stuff that viewers are gonna see, you're just not gonna believe it. It's crazy. Plus, there's no hard feelings between him and Naomie. In fact, Craig revealed on a recent episode of Watch What Happens Live that he was a big proponent of her returning to the show. Don't get it twisted, though. Craig's not looking for a reconciliation as he's happily dating Summerhouse's Paige DeSorbo. She'll even be featured on the upcoming season of Southern Charm. Southern Charm Season 8 doesn't have a premiere date just yet, but you can read Pillow Talk, What's Wrong with My Sewing? By Craig when it hits shelves. March 29. We independently selected these deals and products because we love them, and we think you might like them at these prices. E! Has affiliate relationships, so we may get a commission if you purchase something through our links. Items are sold by the retailer, not E! Pillow Talk, What's Wrong with My Sewing? By Craig Conover. To learn more about Craig's life, check out his memoir for behind-the-scenes scoop on Southern Charm. $29. $26. Amazon. Free trial. Audible. Free trial. Kindle. E! And Bravo are both part of the NBC Universal family.